If I had to sum up 2023 in real estate, I don't know. I would think I would just call it one big lemon. Yeah, it's kind of a funny thing to say, but it's just a really unusual year. So we had high interest rates. Everyone knows that. And then at the same time, we still had no inventory, and I mean crazy, which of course, those things correspond with one another. I mean, I did a lot of consults where people were thinking of upsizing or thinking of downsizing, but then the reality hit that they would be trading in their interest rate of, say, 2.8% or something crazy like that, subprime, for something, 7.5%, 8%. So they'd get a smaller house if they were downsizing, let's say, and yet their monthly mortgage would practically double. I mean, how does that make any sense? A lot of people that were contemplating moving, contemplating a lifestyle change, just decided to stay put. Unfortunately, the people that I saw really miss out were the first-time home buyers. Unfortunately, everything was really out of reach for them this year. Yeah, so you think about why people typically move. Maybe they've had a new baby and their house is feeling a little small, or they've just retired from their job and they're moving out of the area, or there was a death in the family, some of those big lifestyle changes. And some people were able to put those things off, put off that move. So 2024 should be very interesting, because in some ways there's only so long you can put off those moves before you just go ahead and do them. Yeah, I mean, here we are 10 days into January of 2024, and I've already seen an increase in activity and interest. It's been really neat. So I'm looking forward to 2024. I think there would be some good opportunities, and hopefully for some of those folks that have been putting off what they wanted to do, we can go ahead and find them the right home for them. So the news on the street is that actually interest rates have already dropped. The news is that come mid-2024, the rates will drop even lower than they have already. So what we have now is actually a pretty good rate. It's just that we were used to super low rates and artificially low rates, and that became our new norm. Yeah, the interesting thing is once those interest rates begin to drop, it's going to loosen up the market, both on the listing and the buying side, which sounds a little strange, but people, again, that have wanted to list their house, that have wanted to sell, are reluctant because of those high interest rates. So hopefully that will generate a little bit more inventory in the area. The only problem with the interest rates dropping is, once again, we're going to see that competition rise. We're probably going to see a price hike again in housing. One of the factors in that is that the millennials are coming in full force. That's the largest generation right now in our country, and they are getting into the market in droves. So I still think it's going to be an extremely strong seller's market for a long time. Yeah, regardless of the market, it doesn't change how I operate. I'm always going to advocate on my clients' behalf. I'm always going to look out for their best interests, do my job well, be as professional as I can, be as informed and up to date with any changes as I can be. So that's never going to change, regardless of what the market does.